What's good, YouTube? It's your Rojo bro, J Red, here to give y'all the top tier 3 players in player control. Now, I'm going to go through this kind of fast because the legends are going to be the same for mostly any year, 2K22, and I think 2K23 as well. Current players will change, but for legends, it's going to be pretty much the same. So it's pretty simple for tier 3. For the guard and the center, you just be the best player, honestly. Like for point guard, I would just be Magic. Jerry West and Oscar Robertson is cool for legendary players. For legendary 2 guard, you just stick with Michael, Allen Iverson, or Vince Carter. You can't go wrong with neither one of those 3. AI is a little small for defensive purposes. But for current point guard, you can be any of the All-Stars. LaMelo, DeJounte Murray, Darius Garland's a little bit small. But you got to think about it. You're going to be guarding Curry and Magic. So I would probably pick a taller guard for both shooting guard and point guard. For current shooting guard tier 3, I wouldn't pick anybody. I would not pick anybody for tier 3 current. You got to guard Jordan 9 times out of 10. So I would not pick a current tier 3 shooting guard. I just would not do it. Zach LaVine, Devin Booker for legendary, they okay, but again, I would go Vince Carter, Jordan, or Allen Iverson. For the center position for tier 3, pretty simple. Jared Allen's okay. Christian Wood, Bobby Porter's all right. They can stretch the floor a little bit. But honestly, Shaq, Wilt, or Yao Ming, that Kareem, the Laker Kareem gets dunked on a lot. So I would not pick him. But if you have to, go ahead. But I would pick Shaq, Yao, or Wilt Chamberlain. Can't go wrong with none of them, honestly. And you got to think about it. You're going to be guarding tier 1s half the time. So choose wisely. I'll give y'all a sleeper for tier 3, though. My sleeper 2 guard for tier 3 is Michael Cooper. Okay? I like 3 and Ds. I like being able to play defense. That means 3-pointer and defense. Let me just go ahead and get that out the way. 3-pointers and defense. 3 and D. There we go. I don't got to say pause no more. Michael Porter has off-ball Hall of Fame, clamps Hall of Fame, menace Hall of Fame, and he can knock down threes. You want to have somebody who can knock down threes and lock up on the other end. You don't want to be out here getting killed by Kobe and Mike and James Harden. So that's why I like Michael Cooper as a sleeper pick. For small forward, for current, I would just pick Mikal Bridges. I do have a sleeper pick that I will reveal later for a tier 3 small forward. But for current, I would just pick Mikal Bridges. Dylan Brooks isn't bad, even though he's hurt right now. But as you see, this is older because they got Ja Morant as a 90. He should be like a 95 the way he's playing right now. But for current, yeah, Mikal Bridges is cool. Anybody else is pretty much suspect. Oh, yeah, and Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards I would pick before Mikal Bridges. Anthony Edwards, Mikal Bridges, those are only 2 I would pick for tier 3 current. For legendary, I wouldn't really pick nobody for legendary tier 3. I mean, you got Dominique Wilkins, but that's about it. And then as you can see right now, as I'm behind on this film, Lou Dort is my sleeper for tier 3 current. He's a little undersized at the 3 position, but I think he has silver clamps. He can also knock down threes. I actually have a Lou Dort gameplay coming out one day. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I was balling with Lou Dort one day. It's not this game. But again, you need somebody who can lock up, make plays on the defensive end, but also make 3-point shots. Sometimes that's all you need is to make defensive plays and knock down threes and make good passes. You don't need to go out and score 40 every game. Sometimes you need to stop LeBron, KD. Lou Dort's my sleeper pick for tier 3 current. Now, the 4 position is a little bit tricky because honestly, PJ Washington's okay. That's my dog because I like the Hornets. Evan Mobley is cool. Miles Bridges is cool. But if I had to, I would not pick a current tier 3 power forward. Think about it. You got to guard Giannis or KD 9 times out of 10. Pascal Siakam is cool. I mean, I even like playing with Zion. Zion, I like playing with. A lot of people think he's, undersized, but he's just fun to play with. You just gotta know how to use him. You gotta realize you gotta know how to use your player in any position you pick. Like if you Giannis, you can't be shooting 10 threes a game. If you're Muggsy Bogues, you can't be driving to the hoop 9 times out of 10. So you just gotta know who you playing with. You gotta know how to use your player. That's half the battle, is using your player. And that's how you make people quit. Because you know how to use your player. Like Zion, he a little bit smaller, but he athletic. You gotta know that you gotta be all the hustle plays. Go get rebounds, run the floor, block shots. Gotta learn how to use your player, man. Another sleeper pick for power forward is Josh Smith. I think he's like 6'9", but he can rebound. He's honestly does everything. He can dribble, he can shoot, he can dunk on people, he can play any position 1 through 4 defensively. He can guard you, except for like maybe Steph Curry. But I like taller defenders that can shoot. And with everybody that can shoot this year, you have to be able to play defense. I'm going to tell you right now. Think about it again. At the 3-4 position, you have to guard Giannis, KD, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard. 99.9% of the time, those are the 4 people. Really just LeBron, KD, and Giannis. Most people want to be. I don't even see that many Kawhis. Maybe because he's a legendary player, you can't really beat him. But Giannis, LeBron, KD, you're going to have to guard them if you play 3-4 in player control. And Josh Smith is my sleeper pick because he just does everything defensively. I mean, look at that. A+, A+, A+. And I mean, honestly, tried this out yesterday because I know 2K be exposing me with the seasons. They be telling y'all that I be posting late-ass content, but it's all good. So I tried Josh Smith out yesterday versus Giannis because I wanted to try him out versus Giannis, and he held his own. I didn't get a full game because there's quitters, so I didn't want to spend that much time. But half the battle is just being in the right place at the right time, knowing the player that you are. Again, player IQ. If you Klay Thompson, you got to spot up, shoot threes. If you are, you can't be driving to the hoop trying to dunk on people. You got to know your player. And also, Kristaps Porzingis is a tier 3 power forward. I didn't want to forget him. But y'all let me know if I miss some people. I'll let you know if I sign off on it or not. But again, it's completely up to you. Like, you might be nice with Karl Malone. I'm not nice with Karl Malone. So let me know who y'all think in the comment box below. This is only tier 3s. I'm going to have a tier 2 video coming out pretty soon. But for the most part, the best advice I can tell you to be is just be the best player. And usually try to be somebody who can play defense. This is J Red saying stop quitting, get better, and I'm out.